Alright guys, welcome back to another video. This is just a little taking Blue for a ride, doing a Wawa run. Figured I'd bring you guys along and hopefully you enjoy it. Riding in my 77 F-250. It's been sitting for quite a while, so we're going to do a cold start and see what happens. So, here we go. As you can hear, a little cranky. First wakes up. So, give him a minute, warm up, and should be good to go. Thankfully, it's not too cold out right now, so cold days, it's a really pain in the ass to get this thing started. Hence why I don't drive it in the wintertime. Alright, here we go. One thing I do have to do is get some El Petrol or gas. Just an empty. If you guys are wondering, this is, like I said, it's a 77 Ford F-250 Custom. It's got a 351 modified in it and a C6 automatic transmission. Two-wheel drive, which I call one-wheel drive because it has limited slip. So another reason why I don't drive it in the winter. Because it's basically when you try to drive in any slippery conditions, the right tire spins, the left one doesn't. So, plus with Pennsylvania winters and the snow and the salt and the brine that they put down on the roads, this thing has enough rust issues. I don't need to add any more to it. So keeping that stuff off it definitely helps. Letting it sit probably doesn't, but I try to drive it more in the summertime in the nice weather than I do in the wintertime anyway. So I have, as long as their stuff isn't, you know, as long as they're not calling for snow and that stuff's not on the road, I'll drive it in the wintertime. But for the most part, I try not to. But it depends on the weather conditions and all that stuff. So. I've had this truck since 2005, I believe, and I originally bought it, so this is like the longest vehicle I've ever owned, or longest time frame I've ever owned a vehicle. I did sell it once, but then bought it back, so I got lucky buying it back. But my original intention when I bought it was I had a 75 F-250 Highboy at the time that the body was completely rotted out on, and this one was in better shape than it is now because it was garage kept by the previous owner. And I was going to take this body and swap it onto that frame, but then I found that digging into the other one more, I found out that the frame on that one wasn't the best either, so I ended up scrapping that truck. And still kind of kicked myself in the butt for that because it had a good running 360 in it, 4-speed divorce transfer case, and Dana 44 rears in it. So, but it was a different time. I was a lot younger. I didn't know what I had. So you learn from your mistakes. I do have another one. I got a 76 F-250 Highboy that pretty much same thing, body shot. Part of the engine's gone. It's got a 360, same thing, 360, 4-speed. Divorce transfer case, Dana 44s, front and rear. So there is a possibility in the future, if I can make it work and funds and things like that, that maybe this body will go on that frame. And see if I can figure out what to do to, I have a 400 engine that I can put in it, or I can rebuild this one and put this one in it. So I'll see how that goes for the future. Plus I also have a 76 F-350 Super Cab Camper Special Ranger XL, or not an XLT, but a Ranger package. And that is turquoise and white. I can throw a picture of it in here so you guys can see it. That truck, I bought that again primarily for parts and found out it was in better shape than I anticipated for tearing it apart. So I ended up starting to tear it apart to rebuild it and do some metal work, and had some of the metal work rebuilt, which I mentioned that in, if you guys watched my replacing the steering column video in this, I mentioned that in that video. the friendly Wawa parking lot Frogger. Alright, I'm gonna go get gas and I'll be back. Alright, gassed up, got my supplies from inside, and then off we go. Back to parking lot Frogger. See how it goes. Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you don't. Looks like we got lucky this time. guys, well, hope you enjoyed that little ride along in Old Blue, or Big Blue. It's actually Big Blue, but also known as Old Blue. If you guys want to see more footage of, if you guys want to do more ride-alongs in Old Blue, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see some live streams or drive streams in Blue, let me know, and maybe we can make that happen for you guys. So, nothing like some old, let's say Detroit, but this one was built in New Jersey. This actually was built in the Wawa plant in New Jersey, which is no longer in existence, and doesn't have a good reputation with the area, so I'm not going to get into that. Google it and you'll find out. But yeah, anyway, so that's going to wrap it up for this one. So like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the ride. If you want to go for more rides, let me know in the comments and we'll see what we can do. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.